If the only part that makes the brief is the sorbet, right?
Yep.
Then that sorbet needs to be perfect. That's a lot of equipment, man.
What do the scouts say? Always be
Always
prepared.
be prepared.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, Gareth!
That won't cut the mustard. Leche, where is the leche?
I'm a big fan of mystery boxes. I think what a mystery box does kind of gives you freedom on the spot, you know, to really be creative.
Is that your popcorn? I can smell popcorn.
Oh, it's in the oven.
Today I'm making tickets to my box office. So a little spin on popcorn bucket. So salted caramel popcorn, beetroot, raspberry. I think it's a great combo. So I'm super excited. It's a big challenge, but a lot of fun.
Hey, Adriano.
Hey, Chef, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Sweating again, you know?
Yeah. Less than the last challenge.
That's the last challenge.
What did you plan for us?
Today I'm using beetroot. I got a salted popcorn mousse. I got a beetroot and raspberry sorbet. I've got like a raspberry beetroot crunch. Then I've got like a creamy raspberry gel with some fresh raspberries in it, salted caramel.
So the frozen element using the mystery box item is...
Sorbet.
The sorbet.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of elements. I mean, you've shown us before that you like challenging yourself, but really today is about those frozen ingredients, making it the star of the show.
Yeah.
If the only part that makes the brief is the sorbet, right?
Yep.
Then that sorbet needs to be perfect.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
Going through my head is, oh, well, maybe I should make more frozen elements. You know, could make a tasty ice cream, could be a parfait. But I've got so many elements to make, so I can't afford to get distracted. I need to stay focused and tuned into the idea that I've selected and get it done. The sorbet is super important, so I want to put it in the blast freezer to get it nice and chilled early. As long as the sorbet is perfect, I'm hoping I can stay in the competition.
So pressure's back on with elimination on the line, but after two really strong cooks back to back, I'm feeling my confidence, so I'm excited. Being the tart guy has its advantages, 100%, but ice cream is also something that I've cut my teeth on. I've made hundreds of ice creams, so this is just as much a strength of mine as tart making is. And I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a good challenge.
So today I'm working with beetroot as my feature ingredient. It's a little bit more up my street. It's definitely something I've worked a lot with before.
So my dish tonight is going to be a beetroot ice cream. I'm going to be serving that with a chocolate and raspberry cake and a creme fraiche mousse. I love those amazing earthy flavours. I feel they marry together, so I'm pretty confident that when this comes together, it's going to be a pretty tasty plate of food.
I was made for this.
Olympic athlete over here.
As if cooking doesn't work, you should be a sprinter for Australia.
I used to be at school, yeah.
What's Zumbo doing? It smells beautiful.
So what I've got done already is the mousse, the sorbet, bake the crumble, bake the sponge. Just making the caramel now. Yeah, and then left to do is make the berry gel, do some decoration work and some nitro work.
Adriano's dish is looking quite interesting. There's a lot going on.
It looks sick.
I can pretty much see where he's going. I can see the red and white stripes with the popcorn caramel mousse with it as well. But the only question is the beetroot sorbet. Hitting the brief is really important, and only to use one of the ingredients to create one frozen component, that kind of doesn't give you much room for insurance. So it is quite a risky move.
So Kirsten's got 2, Keelan's got 2, and then Zumbo's got 1 component. That's frozen. How you going, Gareth?
Good.
Whoa, chef. You're so clean. You used to be messy. You're not messy anymore.
I'm not messy here.
No, not at all.
Yeah, yesterday you Shut up, mate.
Look, I'm kind of at the point now where I thought I was going to be. So just getting the cake out of the fridge, getting the jam blitzed, and getting the ice cream ready.
So I feel that the most important thing about this challenge is to get that beetroot into a frozen element. So I'm cooking a beetroot ice cream and bon appetit. In this dish, what I'm really trying to highlight is the two different flavour profiles of beetroot. One being the deep, earthy one by using some sour cream in that ice cream. But also, I'm making a second frozen element. Beetroot glaze, which is going to have some citric acid in there, which almost gives it a blackcurrant-like note. And the glaze is going to allow the entremet to hold together once it's frozen.
No, it's good.
If the science that I trust so deeply in doesn't fail me, then I should have a really good plate of food at the end of this cook.
Gareth, I love it.
This is all for you, Anna.
Sweating, I'm sweating.
I've got a lot of elements to finish, so getting a bit stressed to put everything together on time. I'm pushing hard. But I still have in my head Mel's comment about multiple frozen elements. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have done more frozen elements just in case. But there's not much time. You know, you just got to believe in that beetroot sorbet. Like, I eat it, and I think it's super delicious.
On point, man, on point.
I really like the combination of beetroot and berries. The berries kind of give it a little bit of acidity and freshness that cuts through that sort of earthy notes that beetroot carries.
Hopefully it's enough to keep me in.
I feel pretty good. Every single thing is going to plan, and everything's tasting pretty good. It's looking exactly as I envisioned it. Super stoked with the outcome.
Whoa. Damn, boy.
I've really tried to highlight the two different sides to beetroot that I love so much.
It's a mixture of sweet and sour. So those all come out and marry together in a mouthful.
Wow.
I'm feeling pretty good. Everything tastes fantastic. The dish looks good. I'm really happy. So my dish tonight is beetroot ice cream with a chocolate and raspberry cake.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna try this. I think it's a good dessert. I like that he incorporated the beetroot within the frozen glaze, using citric acid to give a more sour tone than an earthy one. He counterbalanced drastically with the ice cream being very earthy. He's giving us exactly what we ask.
You certainly would not be going to an ice cream shop and ordering that beetroot ice cream on its own. However, when you pair that with the creaminess of the mousse and that rich chocolate with the crunch through it, I think all of those flavors come together in a really elegant way, and I really love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so pleasant to see him being able to express himself, and you can see how calm he is, how confident he is.
There's a lot of elements going on in my dish.
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
And the frozen element, is it enough to keep me safe? I've been in this industry for many, many years, but it's a tough competition. So it could be anyone going home.
All right. What's the name of your creation?
Tickets to my box office.
I've made a beetroot and raspberry sponge, salted popcorn mousse with a white chocolate collar around it, beetroot and raspberry sorbet, and a salted caramel popcorn.
Oh, ticket to my box. I like it. doing only one element using a mystery box ingredient? Isn't it putting all your eggs in one basket?
You know, I'm going to stay true to what come to my head first.
Thank you, Adriano.
Thank you very much.
We'll try now.
Thank you.
Let's get into this. I love the original concept. I think
Love it.
Yeah, it's very clever, right?
Yeah.
I love the beet and raspberry sorbet. It's light, it's generous, it's almost creamy.
I think it's a well-crafted sorbet. It's silky, it's not icy, it's really held its form quite well.
All of the elements are actually well crafted.
Yeah.
The Bavaroise mousse around is nice, it's light, it's not too thick. But I'm a bit worried that the only element from the mystery box is one sorbet.
Yep.